Some scholars have placed the death toll from the Holodomor as many as 7 million, while others have even extended that to 10 million deaths. Holodomor, which in Ukrainian means death by hunger or death by starvation, describes the 1932 to 1933 famine, man-made famine, that destroyed many, many lives. To date, 25 countries have recognized this as genocide against the Ukrainian people. The Ukraine is a major producer of grain, and the quota that was placed on them was unbearable. And in 1932, when they only produced half of what they had the previous harvest, mass starvation began. During this mass starvation, we saw the struggle for life morph into not just a physical one, but a moral dilemma as well. It's stated that the good people died first. If you didn't steal, you died. If you didn't prostitute yourself, you died. If you gave food to someone else who was hungry, you died. But the worst aspect of this is if that you didn't turn to cannibalism, you died. In many cases, parents turned to eating their children, and there's reports of people hunting down children to eat as well. At least 2,500 people were arrested for the crime of cannibalism, although this number is estimated to be much higher than those who were actually arrested. Well, you might be thinking, if it's so bad there, why didn't they just try and leave? The answer is they did try. Many people were turned back. In order to prevent the mass immigration of these peasants, Stalin put into place a policy of using passports or ID cards. Not only could you not leave your country, you couldn't leave your home if you didn't have one of these passports. And in many places, if you did, you were sent to the Gulag. In 1933, Joseph Stalin signed a secret decree called Preventing the Mass Exodus of Peasants Who Are Starving. The Soviet authorities refused to even acknowledge that the famine was occurring. Of course, we know that they are aware of it by Joseph Stalin's writings, the decree that I mentioned earlier as well. They refused aid, and any aid that they did take, it was not sent to the people who were actually starving. The Soviets blamed any mass immigration on anti-Soviet elements. About 220,000 people who tried to emigrate from the country were sent back, with about 150,000 of these dying. There was a Ukrainian historian who was ordered by the Soviet government to label this as an unavoidable natural disaster in order to absolve the authorities. From the position of a man called Raphael Lemkin, who is the one who coined the term genocide, he identifies this as in fact a genocide. He identifies 4 points. The first is the extermination of the Ukrainian elite. The second is the dissolution and liquidation of